Alright, hey guys, so I am going to do a shop my stash for you for Monday's video. Didn't have any content and I like doing these for you guys. I'm supposed to have my BoxyCharm Friday. I don't mind my forehead. I got some dirt on it from work and it's just not, my makeup's coming off on my face. But anyways, because it's late, it's like 6 o'clock. Anyways, I should have my Ipsy in the next couple of days too. It shipped super fast, like the next day. Probably helped that I didn't have any add-ons. Lillian's back has shipped. Violet's has not. My BoxyCharm actually shipped on the third or fourth. That's super fast for me. The earliest it's ever shipped was the 9th, so that's 8 days past billing day. But this month, fast. So I'm trying to decide if that's good or bad. Hopefully that's good. Hopefully I have a really good variation. And I'm supposed to have that Friday, but I'll probably have it Thursday. And then I'll have my get ready with me for you guys on Wednesday. So I will definitely have content for Friday and for next week. But I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera around and you're going to shop my bronzer stash. I don't remember the price of stuff, so I'm sorry, I don't. But I will go ahead and show you. We'll talk a little bit about it and let you know which ones are my favorites. So I'm going to turn the camera around and we're going to take a look. Alright, so here is my stash. It's not a whole lot. I do have some bronzer palettes. Well, I have one bronzer palette that's just all bronzers. I got my BoxyCharm. I think it was my second box. I didn't pull that one out. I don't use it very much. And then I have that pretty vulgar resting you know what face from last month's box that I do have either 1 or 2 bronzers in there. I don't remember, and I've tried it. I don't like it. I have it up for sale. But these are definitely the ones that I use more often. I'm gonna go ahead and start with these Physicians Formula. And you'll be able to tell I've only used this one a couple times. It's just a little too dark for me. So as you can see, it has been used, but not very often. It's really soft and buttery though. So that's what it looks like. I might actually try a little bit with this and the other one mixed in. That might actually look kind of good. I love Physicians Formula. It's a very nice, organic, natural. I do have some, I didn't grab that. I'm sorry, guys. I do have a stick bronzer, too, from them that I really like. I just don't use it as much anymore. I did get into powders, and then my face ended up with a lot of texture and just so dry, and so I steered away from powders for a while for, like, highlighters, that type of stuff and bronzers, and went for stick. And I actually have a highlighter from them as well in a stick form. And then I went back to powders because I became a skincare junkie and my skin's a lot better. But I love this brand. Love it. All right, so here is the one that you can tell I definitely use a lot more of this one. And again, this one's so soft. And that's, let me get a little bit more. There we go. That's what it looks like. It looks very natural on my skin. Focus. There we go. And it smells really good. All right, and then the next ones, actually I have 2 of. So I bought one on Mercari. I think that was this one. And then I'm gonna go ahead and open it. I've used both of them. Maybe I'm gonna open it. I should open these things before I do these videos, that when there's something that needs open. There we go. And then the other one, go ahead.
I just need the blow dryer.
What?
I need the blow dryer.
The other one is the same. It is the Chocolate Soleil in medium deep. I think this one's medium deep as well. Yep. This one I got in a, like you buy something from Ulta during their 21 Days Beauty, and if you spend a certain amount, you got a kit, and it came with this. A sample size of their primer, their Hanover primer, that and something else. I can't remember what the other thing was, but I've used both of these and I really like them. I think it gives a little natural look. It's a little bit harder to use because they're smaller. Like, and your brushes are going to be bigger for bronzer. And then the next bronzer, I got this one on Macari. I love the Balm as well. That's a really good brand. And I've used this one quite a bit as well, like you can see. Let's go ahead and swatch that one. I didn't get very much. This one's kind of harder to stay open. There we go. Okay. There we go. So that one's a little bit darker. It almost looks like the butter bronzer from Physicians Formula, just a little darker. And then it's just got that nice little mirror. I suck at washing my mirrors. And then the next one I got at Ulta. It is from e.l.f. It is the only e.l.f. bronzer I have. And it is Forever Sun-Kissed. Oh, I got it. Okay. This one I don't use too often, as you can tell, because it is slightly dark for my face. It looks kind of light, but it's actually pretty dark once it gets on my face. But I like it, pretty cheap, and e.l.f. is a good brand. I feel like they've really stepped it up. And then this one is a cream bronzer that I got, I think 3 Ipsies ago. Yeah, it's from Yinsa, and it came with a brush as well. And I like it. I just have to be careful because I notice if I wear certain foundations with it, it kind of streaks it. So, all right, let me actually see if someone can open that one. That one's gonna be hard to open. Hey, Violet, can you come here for a second, please? I'm gonna have her open that one. Can you open that for me? I'm going to shop my stash video, but I can't get it open with. And can you open the rest of them and just leave them over there? Okay. Just, yeah, some soap. Yep, there you go. Probably should open them first. All right, so that's what it looks like. I've used this one about, I want to say 3 or 4 times. Like I said, I have to be careful, though. I can't use certain foundations with it. I don't, on the top of my head, remember which ones. It's right here, Violet. No, you're going to break it. Right here.
I tried it.
No, you didn't. You got to push it. There you go. Okay, thank you. All right, and this is a cream bronzer, like I said. So it's this finger right here. I've already done those.
Oh.
Just the ones that you opened. You've opened
Okay.
them all. And it feels really good and smooth. And the brush is really awesome, too. I don't think the brush was a part of my Shop My Stash when I did my brushes, which was my first one. Like when I started doing the series, I started with brushes because bronzer used to be my favorite. And then now it's bronzer, or now it's brushes. All right, so now I have the Marc Jacobs and Tantaline. Let's try to get this open a little bit more. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. It's really hard to do with one hand. I think next time I'm going to do... It's got a big mirror. You can see it. I think next time I'm going to use my stand. All right, and we're going to swatch this one. That one's pretty light, but it's good. I like having light bronzers like these, too. That way, on a day where it's, you know, light makeup, no makeup kind of day, it works well. And the next one was actually, I think, my second bronzer that I got, and I love this one. It's from L'Oreal Paris. It's Bronze Please and La Terra. I use this one quite a bit, as you can see. I mean, I haven't even hit pan on any of these, even the Too Faced Chocolate Soleils, and they're sample sized, and I haven't even hit pan on those. So these bigger ones are gonna take me a bit. And there's that one. It's a little bit of a darker bronze type look, so really good for summertime. This one would probably be one that I won't use very much in the winter. And then the last one is from Too Faced. Got the nice big mirror. I think the packaging is adorable. I got it when I got the Too Faced Natural Lust eyeshadow palette that you guys saw on my last Shop My Stash. And it's got 2 in there. As you see, I've used this one a lot. This one's probably the one I've used the most. Let me swatch them separately. So there's that one. And then here's the lighter one. I really like to do them together because as you can see, that one's a lot lighter, which this one, I don't always put bronzer on my nose, but when I do, or my forehead, I always go for the lighter color. So I will use this for my nose and forehead and then mix the 2 for my cheeks. But there you guys go. That's my bronzer stash. Like I said, I have the one palette that's a bronzer palette. I don't use it very often. I just forgot to grab it. And then the Physicians Formula stick. And then that Pretty Vulgar, but that has like highlighter in it as well. And I think a blush too. So there you guys go. Let me know if you guys have any of these or if you've tried them and what you think. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. And I'll see you guys on Wednesday for my Get Ready With Me. Have a wonderful Monday. Bye.